Yo, what is going on YouTube? DK back here with another Last Cloudia video. Today we're going over Nero and how I have built him. I've had a couple requests to show off the Nero that I have. He is currently at Awaken 5. I am very short ways from getting him to Awaken 6, but wouldn't be very necessary to really get to that point because I'm just going to show off the skills and what he's capable of and kind of give you a rundown of how I'm running him. So I've actually already made a video on displaying what his traits and abilities are, so we're going to skip that for today and we're going to jump straight into what I'm running on this character. So we're going to go ahead and hit the browse skills, and currently we are running attack up through attack max. Sorry guys. We are running fighting spirit, all the crits 1, 2, and 3, aim vitals, advanced aim vitals, proud force, devil hunter, special boost, and I will actually, there's a reason why I'm running the special boost and no slayer, and I'll get to that here in a second. We have auto brave, auto crit, and awaken. All these are free with this kit. His kit is pretty amazing. It comes with a lot of free stuff, a lot of high cost stuff as well. So let's just keep going down the list. We have pride. We also have, this is one of my favorite things right here. So his S1 does kick you in the air, knock you in the air, and he does a couple of hits and then a final attack. But the reason why I like this is because it kind of relates to the game itself. I'm a big fan of the Devil May Cry 4 game, and as well as the series in general, and he does has some really flashy moves in the air, so he was actually very fortunate to get one of these. So he does benefit from damage in midair. So we have Sky High is damage to enemies in midair plus 20, and then you have Sky High 2, 30%. Then we have Sky Lord, which is the higher the enemy goes, the more damage physical attacks do, up to 50%. And then he has Air Hike, damage plus 30 and crit rate plus 10 against airborne enemies. This is just for fun, guys. I just enjoy having those abilities all stacked together. It does have a really good damage output overall, so I enjoy it. Yeah, surprise attack and backstab. I do like to take manual control over this unit and pull them around the enemies and get max damage from this. You get for the surprise attack plus 50 and for the backstab plus 30 if you're behind the enemy. We are running Terramouth 1 and 2 because I do use V with him side by side, so he does get the status ailments, and then Nero benefits from them with these two skills right here. You can alternate these with others if you don't feel like using them. This is just currently what I'm running, so you guys can get an idea of what I'm building at the moment. So Blessed Speed, Dual Wield is free. He does come with Sword Boost, but he does not come with Sword High Boost. Sword High Boost is an increase of physical damage plus 30 when running a sword. For a free kit, he does come with Machine Boost and Machine High Boost. Great stuff. Machine High Boost is machine equipped physical attack power plus 20 when physical attacking, enemy defense minus 10, and then deals damage. Machine Boost is attack power of 7, minus 5 on defense, and minus 5 and deals damage. So just it's free, guys. Great kit. It's really just amazing what they did to this thing. Ultimate boost, power specials plus 20, and then we all know my skill charges 1, 2, and 3. Quick trigger, giant killing skill, and special damage to bosses plus 20. And then we have his devil breakers that do activate when the mission does start. Once again, these are all free, so great. So as you can see, skill cost there, that's 76 out of 86, and there is a reason for that. Now that reason is because special boost. Now what special boost does is a killer and slayer types enhance plus 50. So when I'm using him, actually I do use him for bosses. I actually was fighting a couple of the bosses the other day, and I basically saved that remaining SC for slayers or killers depending on the fight itself. I have Dragon Slayer for the new Palace that just came out for the DMC collab. I do like to run that for that end boss. We also have like Spirit Slayer, Machine Slayer, and if you're not running, let's say you're not fighting a boss and fighting a bunch of like rounds and stuff, you can run the killers, but the killers only benefit from regular attacks, where the slayers benefit from overall physical attacks. So they're going to take that extra damage from the special boost. So that's kind of like just a rule that I have. I always leave enough SC for special boost and for a slayer / killer type. So if you guys want to follow that method, yeah, definitely use it because it works great for me versus trying to like scramble around and build the character, based on the fight. It gets kind of tedious. So it's just how I run things. As far as equipment goes, I am running Scarlet Blade, This is going to be in the Crimson shot if you want to obtain it. I believe it is 4,000 Crimson Orbs. The reason why I like running this is because it increases damage, physical damage, or physical attacks plus 1,500, so I'll get a higher cap on damage. And then I'm also running Covert Gun Tricilla, which I do alternate this between this and a couple others that I have that are level 7 at the moment. We have the Bolt Cannon Blades, Sword of the Lost Souls, and the Zelba's Blade. Just depending on what, like I said, what I'm fighting, I'll swap out these weapons. But right now I just kind of keep it at that Covert Gun Tricilla. It's definitely one of my favorite weapons. He does run Sword, Machine Claw, or Weaponry, so if you wanted to add something else, you can go ahead and use SC to do that, but that's currently what he has. For the accessories, I'm currently running Jelly King Hat. This is a plus 40. The reason why I like this is because I get that defense boost plus 30. You guys can see right here. Battle Start autocast defense plus 30. Can't go wrong with that extra defense, so I do like that. And then we have the Scarlet Ring. So for Scarlet Ring, this is an increase to special attacks plus 2,000. I do like this because he does hit max damage mostly every time, at least with me, on boss fights too. So that's just an increase of 2,000 for that. Alright, so now that we've kind of gone over, how I built him so far, if you guys have any questions or, if I missed something, go ahead and leave it in the comments below and we can go over it there as a community. But as far as, the way Nero is, he's set there, and we're going to jump into a fight just to kind of test him out and show you, exactly how I'm running him and whatnot. So we're going to go ahead and jump into, just a random, not random, but I actually like these maps a lot. So we're going to go here, and I'll go to hard, run this one. Alright guys, so this is kind of interesting right here. So he does play really well with others. He actually benefits really well from Balin and benefits really well from Roland. If you do choose to use Roland, he does have an active ability that casts 20% increase to strength and INT, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then Balin has a 2,000 increase to max damage. So I do like to run that just to keep that extra high damage. I love seeing those really high numbers. So as far as arcs go, since Nero is kind of like that weird character that has a couple of different attributes in his kit, like his S1 is a fire attribute, his S2 is electricity, and I believe his S3 is a earth. So, but I really like to benefit from the thunder attribute. So this is why I like to use Solaris. So Solaris has some great arc attributes. Damage taken first 20 seconds. Damage taken is the first 20 seconds of the battle is minus 50%, so he does get that defense boost. And then also damage always plus 10%, thunder damage plus 10%, and then thunder attack damage cap plus 3,000. So that S2 is going to highly benefit from this, and you're actually going to see that here shortly. If you're not running Solaris, don't fret. You can run, if you have the UR Eldravana, this is a great scaling arc, and it actually scales as time passes for that extra damage up to 50%. He also gets that max damage 120%, and then that special damage limit plus 5,000. It's actually a really good arc. It boosts that that S4 really well. You can get that really high damage too, and I might actually show you guys that, but let me see. We might not have time to do that because he kind of kills people really quickly. If you're not running Eldravana, you can use From Zero. This is a great arc. It is a limited one from the Zero series. This one has an SC2 recovery of 10%, skill damage plus 20, and then this next one doesn't really benefit me because I'm not running From Zero because of his. He already comes with auto brave and auto crit, so it's not necessary. Another great arc would be Killing Machines. This is strength plus 15, boost physical attack to enemy based on how many enemies. But you also want to look for those stats there. So you can see he's a DPS guy, so strength is going to matter. Strength there is 450, a good defense, and this is not even maxed out, guys. I haven't even worked on it just yet. If you don't have that one, there are so many others. There's Swordsman's Tale, is Balin's arc, and then we also have one of my all-time favorites for sword users. I've actually used this quite a bit. This is a Sword of Corpses. It's actually very obtainable in the non-limited area. When a sword is equipped, plus 3 to crit, plus 30 to crit damage, plus 2 to curse resistance, and then boost strength 4% when defeating enemies up to 10 enemies. And then it does reset upon death, so that's an extra 40% after beating 10 enemies. So great stats, strength at 430, that is max, defense at 315, that is max. I haven't messed with the HP and the rest, but great stats overall for a sword user in DPS. So that, like I said, just go through the arcs, check out what you want to look for is a strength and defense, and pick the highest one you can. Also try to match those arc attributes and arc skills that work best with the character itself. So like I said, mine is going to be Solaris for this video. We have Balin as a support for right now, so I can show you what he's capable of, and we're going to go ahead and start this mission. So as you can see, we have Nero and Balin here. So like I said, we have this Swordmaster Charisma, increased physical damage limit to for all enemies plus 2,000. Only while units alive, does not stack with others. That's the only crappy part, guys. So if you have Roland and him, it does not stack. He can only use one at a time. So let's go ahead and activate that, and we're gonna go ahead and hit Nero's S1, and it's just gonna do massive damage. Look at that, 19,499, and this is stacked with Balin and this arc that I'm using currently. So we'll try his S1 again. As you see, just massive damage. Look at that. So S2, since I am running that arc, you're going to see huge kick in damage. Look at that, 22,499. This is one of my look at that, just boom. Hope you guys like that. So I've had a lot of requests for to show this off, because I was doing this at one point, and I got a lot of questions on the Discord and the comments below to show this character off. S3, great damage, same as the S1, but you have that massive AOE that surrounds it. We're on wave 4, and like I said, just boom, done. And Balin's skill has still carried over through every round. So Balin is one of my favorite characters as far as using him, as a party. So I'm always going to benefit from that 2K. So as you see, we're not going to be able to show do the showdown, because he frankly just kind of kills everybody too fast. But it is an increase. I believe it's at 1799 if I'm not mistaken, with his S4 on max. I'm not too sure. If you're using Eldravana, it does increase by an extra 5k. So, but I actually would benefit more from the Solaris arc. Finish it off slow motion. There you go. All right, guys. So I hope this was beneficial to you guys as far as how to build them. He's a fairly easy character to start with. Like I said, a lot of his stuff is for free, and you can work around that. If you don't have the skills that I have, don't stress out. Over time you will get everything, and just kind of play him as it is. But if you guys have any other further questions on him after this video, go ahead and leave in the comments below. I did put up kind of like a trailer slash videos, trailer video of Nero a couple weeks ago. If you guys want to check that out, I'll put it in the link over here on the side when the video ends. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope you have a good night. I'll talk to you next time. Peace.